it's me, Fledge. Oh, it started recording like after the fact, whatever. So, hey y'all, it's me, Fledge. Back at it again with yet another video. As you guys should already know, because I'm the baddest bitch on YouTube, and that's of the period stars. So, you guys, as y'all can read by the title, we're gonna get right into it. Because, well, first of all, one, I'm glad to be back. Second of all, let's just say life has been whooping my ass. Like, I have so many story times for y'all. Like, you, like, bitch, all that went down last year. All of it went down last year. Like, I mean, it started in December and worked its way through February, ended in March, started back up again in October, and ended in December. So I'm finally free of the shackles of what held me. So we're not going to worry about that yet. That'll just be a later story time. Reading between the lines, you'll figure it out. But as y'all can read by the title, this will be the story time of when Trey tried me. This will literally be a story time when Trey tried me. So this story time is going to be out of God. We're going to call him Jameson, okay? We're going to call him Jameson. That's not his real name. It's nowhere near his real name. I know his real name, but that's not his real name. So we're going to call him Jameson. So I met Jameson on this app called Plenty of Fish. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just a little app where you go and you meet people. That app is really for like dating and things like that, but you got a lot of pimps, tricks, hoes, trainees, and all types of other shit up on there. Let's run it back. Let's run the clock back to 2020. This was right after the COVID shutdown happened and school let out, and I was able to blossom to be the baddest bitch I am today, which is Denise, obviously. Met Jameson. He texted me. He was like, hey, I think you're cute. I was like, okay, yeah, I think you're cute too. Because, he was like let me explain him. So he was a real, like, petite. He was a petite, real skinny, like, light-skinned guy. He had, like, a little, like, you know how to have a cute little twist or whatever, the dudes with the cute little twist. They be hanging out in front of their foreheads and stuff. Like, well, he had locks. So his was kind of long. But at that time, it was kind of short. He was just real skinny. Like, he had, like, a real, like, I wouldn't say basketball player. Like, he had, like, a smoker's build. And when I say smoker, I don't mean, like, a crackhead. I mean, like, a weed smoker build. That's the type of build that he had. So I was just like, okay, you're cute. I like the size that you are. Okay, let's mingle. Let's see what happens. So me and him were chatting back and forth, things like that. Numbers are exchanged. So at this point in time, again, now I'm still in the middle of my transition. School closed down. I wasn't really able to, graduate. So when I met him, I was not trans at all. I was starting to understand my transness, understand what being trans is. I was understanding who I am, what was going on, what I was going through, like what was, like my body was changing. I met him. I told him, like, I'm not transitioning yet, but I'm in the process of starting my transition. He was like, cool, that's fine. I don't care about that. I said, okay, cool, whatever. So, we were devising plans to meet up and things like that. Mind you, like I said, he was a really cute dude. Like, he's not ugly at all, but we gonna get into some shit later on. But he was not an ugly guy at all. Very handsome, had a pretty smile. He had like this gap, girl. Oh my goodness. His little gap was so cute to me. Like, it was so cute. Like, he had like the straight teeth with a cute little SpongeBob gap. But it wasn't big. It was like a little small slit. It was so cute, y'all. It was so cute. He was an Aries. Keep that in mind. He was an Aries. I was like, I can get you an Uber to the house or whatever, like on my off days. He was like, cool, I'm down for that. I said, great. Bitch, first of all, that's the first red flag. I have no problem getting nobody no ride. Nothing like that. But I didn't even tell how old this man was. He was 26 and I was only 19. So I'm not saying that there's a time limit for you to have your own shit. But I do want to say after 25, a man of his age should not be trying to pursue a rapping career. When he wanted to meet up, I told him I'll get him an Uber to my house, where I am now, obviously, where I like to fuck men in my room. So he ended up coming over here. And, when he came over here, he pulled up. He looked so good in person. I was like, oh, he looks so handsome. Girl, he came in here with the, Memphis swag or whatever, girl. Got the little sagging pants. He had the little, his voice was kind of awkward. Like, when you, like, in that middle stage for guys, when you at that awkward stage where your voice is, like, cracking 35 times. That's what type of voice he had, but it was, like, permanent. We're in here, we're chopping it up, we're talking, things like that. I'm gonna walk a fine line. But if you get it, then you get it. And if you don't get it, babe, I don't know. In here, we parlaying, we having a good time and stuff like that. I did not kiss him. But we're having a good ass time, and so they have parlaying, cracking jokes and whatnot. So, you know, we get in our mood, whatever the case may be. And, you know, I get to finessing and finagling and filling on flutes and whatnot. And then, you know, it kind of threw me off because old friend liked to get his salad tossed. So I was like, what? Because I had never met a guy who was, you know, so street, so like out there shooting the guns and all that stuff and everything else, who wanted to be face down, ass up. Like, that threw me. It kind of turned me on though, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm literally finna emasculate this masculine ass man. Y'all, like, I kid you not, he had the most perfect arch I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was like a straight, like, dip slope. Like, it was a dip slope. I'm touching things are growing, and when I tell you that, woo girl, that was a long Johnson. Like, that was a long John, and it was so long. And it had like a little like dip to it, like a little curve to it, so it was like this. At this point in time, girl, I'm a champ. I know how to, you know, handle business with, you know, my esophagus. So I know what I'm doing. Now, I'm handling him. You know, we having a good time. You know, I'm cranking his shit up. He's cranking me up and whatnot. So then, girl, as, you know, we're doing that, Buddy's like, I want to see what you say something. Me, I'm thinking, oh, okay, he's finna eat my booty or whatever the case may be. You know, he's finna toss my salad too, bitch. Like, where's some chefs in this bitch? He got over up on top of me. Mind you, his instrument is right here. Y'all know, if you're facing with your instrument right here, I'm laying on my back. There's no other. Where are you going? He decided he wanted to finagle with my lady bits, and he did a terrible job, y'all. And he was so fucking horrible at it. I mean, like, it was teeth. Like, he ain't really doing nothing. Like, he's not even. What's the word? He's not tasting it right. What are you doing? Like, get the fuck up off me. But I wasn't going to say nothing because, you know, I'm not a rude ass bitch. So I'm not going to hurt your feelings then. And he kept doing, like, every time we linked, he kept doing that. And I'm like, dude, like, you can't do it. Like, just stop trying to fucking do it. You can't do it. Just stop. At that point in time, y'all, I'm just going to be straight up. I'm transparent. I'm very, like, vocal. I don't have nothing to hide. At this time, again, I had never had sex up the butt. Except for when it was my ex who I had met back in Mississippi or whatever. I didn't have condoms. I didn't have any lube. So all I was using was spit. Spit is not lubricant. Spit is not fucking lubricant. The shit dries up and it causes irritation. Don't use spit for lubricant. The shit don't work. That's how I am. So I'm saying, like, I hope this skirt not see-through. It's not. So I'm like this, like, you know, I got my little arch going on. I'm doing my little thing. So I'm feeling him fooling around and things like that. I'm like, okay, cool, you know what you're doing, hopefully. Because he said this wasn't his first time. Mind you, again, like I said, he has like a curve to his, a Captain Hook. So I'm sitting like this, and you're trying to put you're trying to put it inside of me. Mind you, while you're trying to put it inside of me, you have to like jump up and like do like you actually like belly dance and trying to get it inside of me. It felt like a remote going up my ass. That shit hurt so fucking bad. And you over here ramming your shit into me like this a damn barricade, bitch. Like we on the lines of World War motherfucking 2. Why are you jamming, bitch? Like, he did this thing where he liked to like push it all the way in and lay on top of me so I can't fucking move. Like, boy, get the fuck up off me before I beat your ass. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, why are you doing that? I told him, give me like 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and you can come on back in. So 5 minutes, you know, he got on back there again, you know, do his little thing about or whatever, girl. So he poked me in. It's going up in there. It's kind of in there. It's almost there. Okay, wait. We did missionary, girl. We did it from the side. We did it from, like, girl, like, I mean, had my toes balled the fuck up like a Walmart flip-flop, bitch. In my motherfucking and one sock. Girl, when I tell you, it was, like, creamy. Like, he creamed my cheese, bitch. Like, he beat my back end so fucking good. Like, I never had no dick like that a day in my fucking life. Like, he stroked me. Like, girl, like, I almost peed on myself. Like, it was that good. Like, it was that fucking good. I mean, like, he... bitch. When I say like macaroni in a pot, bitch, that's some wet, girl. Like he had me. So with that part being said, if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have a trial haul that I'm trying to edit and upload, but girl, like right now, a bitch don't have a job at this very moment. But she's got some interviews and other things going on. It's keeping the wheels afloat and things like that. And I will catch you guys when I post another video. Hopefully, trial haul will be up way before I post the second part of this story. So thank y'all. Have a good night, bitch. Or morning, or wherever the fuck you are. And thank you. Bye, bitch.